go, guys. I don't got the voice for it.
Well, Israel, because 3 of its citizens, teenagers, were kidnapped, gave them carte blanche to go into the West Bank and go into 1,000 homes, ransack them, arrest the male occupants of the home, kill 8 children, bombard the heck out of Gaza, and no one is saying a word. We are saying a word here. We are saying that is wrong.
Good afternoon. My name is Ahlam Jabara. I'm a Palestinian organizer here in Chicago, and we want to make sure that the U.S. government and the media know what Israel's doing to our brothers and sisters in Palestine.
Nishia from the Students of Justice in Palestine at Loyola University.
Israel is able to act with utter impunity because of the military, economic, and political support it receives from the United States government, our government. We are here today for all the thousands of Palestinian children defenselessly murdered by the Israeli army, and because none of these children ever received any sympathy from a teary-eyed news reporter on CNN, from ABC, in fact, did not receive any attention at all from any of these mainstream news outlets. When 3 Israeli settler teens were tragically killed, Palestinians faced collective punishment, despite the fact that there was no evidence that a Palestinian had committed the crime. At least 10 Palestinians have been killed since, and many more injured. More than 500 Palestinians have been detained, and initial reports suggest that many of those arrested are held under administrative detention, a form of detention without charge or trial on secret evidence. The number of children held in Israeli jails has risen to 250. Israel has also imposed severe restrictions of movement this past week. On Wednesday, Israeli settlers kidnapped, tortured, and killed 16-year-old Palestinian Mohammed Abu Khadir from East Jerusalem on his way to the mosque for morning prayer. He was only 16 years old. As if this wasn't devastating enough for the Abu Khadir family, Mohammed's cousin, an American citizen, Darik, was severely beaten and arrested by Israeli secret police and is currently held in detention in a compound known for its severe torture techniques. Darik is a Palestinian American citizen who was just in Palestine for the summer. We are here today because Palestinians are always blamed, never seen as human beings, rather as collateral damage to the apartheid state of Israel.
Israel, what do you say? How many kids have you killed today?
As I said, my name's Roya. I'm a member of Students for Justice in Palestine at DePaul University. In these past few weeks, the U.S. mainstream media has failed to report on the deaths of Palestinian civilians, the raids of the homes in the West Bank, as well as the ongoing military assault on Palestinians in both Gaza and the West Bank. These people have become invisible, but that is why we are here, all here today. It is our duty to do what we can to ensure that their voices will be heard and that their stories will be told.
Our next speaker is Nadine Darwish from Students for Justice in Palestine at Loyola.
David Ben-Gurion said, upon the establishment of the state of Israel, the old will die and the young will forget. Taking a look at this crowd, Ben-Gurion could not have been more mistaken. As the settlements grow, as mass arrests of Palestinians take place, and as Israel bombs Gaza, our voices get louder. Make no mistake, Palestinians do not need our tears, they need our action. And the most efficient way to act is by participating in the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement called for by Palestinian civil society in 2005. Boycott goods made in settlements. Talk to your local shop owners on why they should not be selling sabra hummus, and make sure you're not breaking your fast on Israeli dates this Ramadan. Hold your university accountable for its investments and wage a full-out educational campaign on the situation in Palestine.
Long live Palestine!
Salam alaikum! Thank you for inviting Jews for Justice in Palestine to speak today. We are honored to stand with the Palestinian community and to join protests around the world that are happening on this solemn day. Occupation and apartheid are not Jewish values. Collective punishment is not a Jewish value. Racism and colonialism are not Jewish values. Strengthening U.S. imperialism is not a Jewish thing to do. As Jews of conscience, we say no more to the racist Israelis who take to the streets of Jerusalem chanting death to Arabs. We say no more to Netanyahu's calls for revenge. We say no more to the cold-hearted murder of Palestinian youth. We say no more to the Israeli army's home demolitions, raids, mass imprisonment, detention of youth, and murder of Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza every day. We say no more to the brutal shelling of Gaza that's happening right now. We say no more to the crackdown in East Jerusalem. We say no more to the racism, the apartheid, and the occupation that's being committed by the Israeli state in our name. We stand with the Palestinians who are suffering under Israeli occupation, and we stand with everyone else suffering under American imperialism all the world over. Our people, the Jewish people, did not suffer our own oppression and exile for centuries so that we could turn around and oppress another people.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
If Israel can bring up a brigade, an Israeli brigade consisting of 5,000 soldiers, because 3 Israelis were missing, what should our response be as Palestinians when we have 198 Palestinian children are rotting in Israeli jails under administrative detention? And administrative detention means that they can not charge these children, not to put them on trial, and just hold them indefinitely without anyone saying anything. What are we supposed to say? What are Palestinians supposed to say in response to something like this? Do we have a brigade to respond? No, we have the people. We have the masses. We have the human spirit of the Palestinian people that wants to be free. The human spirit of the Palestinian people wants to be free. Just like the American Revolution 238 years ago wanted to be free and freed themselves from a brutal king, we are going to free ourselves from a brutal Israel.